At Northern Ski Works, we want you to have tons of fun on the snow. We'll get you on the right ski. We'll put you in the right boot. We'll get you outfitted in comfort and style. We'll get you adjusted and balanced. We'll get you finely tuned. We'll get you accessorized, and we'll outfit the kids, recognized by Ski Magazine as one of the top 15 boot fitters in America. We've got all the gear in here, so you'll have fun out there on the slopes. Northern Ski Works, conveniently located in Killington, Vermont.
Work hard, play hard. Refuel at Liquid Art Coffee House and Eatery in Killington. More than just coffee, it's a place for morning inspiration and evening tranquility. Serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, everything we serve is art. Enjoy delicious specialty coffee, creative cocktails, as well as fresh, healthy fare in an ambiance like none other. Take in the unique showcase of local artwork while relaxing with family and friends. We welcome you at Liquid Art in Killington.
Hey everyone, welcome to the K1 Base Lodge right here in Killington. I'm Slato.
And I'm Sarah.
And this is the first show of our season. It's called Explore Killington. Hey Sarah, you know, just about a month ago, we had the Women's World Cup race right here in Killington. It took place on Saturday and Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend. And of course, KTV had cameras front and center for all the action. So we are going to take a look at Saturday's Giant Slalom race, Sunday's Slalom race. Also going to catch up with Mr. Brad Leaborne. Brad is the man who works for Killington, who helps organize what they call the White Circus. He helps put the show on. And also, let's talk about the Vermont Orthopedic Clinic crew.
They're pretty awesome. I happened to see them today. So we caught up with Dan Cole and some of his crew. We're so lucky to have them in town. We're going to see what they have to say. And as always, we're going to head on down the road to two of our favorite après spots. We're going to go to the Lookout Tavern and the newly and improved Nite Spot Pizza. So that is going to be fun. You'll have to stick around. But first up, we are going to head on over to Superstar for the World Cup 2019 Giant Slalom. Take it away, ladies.
Killington, Vermont, the third stop of the World Cup season for the women. Killington is young to the World Cup circuit, with this being only the fourth time hosting the event. Although it may be young, it is quickly becoming a staple on the circuit.
Athletes themselves consider this a number 1 or 2 race every year. They love the hill, the logistics, the hotel, the snow is well prepared. It's really extraordinary. It's the best race all year, I think.
With a women's GS race on Saturday and slalom on Sunday, race fans from all over the Northeast voyage to Killington to watch their heroes lay it all on the line as they charge down Superstar. The crowds seem to grow every year, with this year's crowd coming in at more than 36,000 screaming fans.
I think here the crowd is amazing. Like, I've never seen a crowd like this in World Cup for girls. I mean, I've seen like crowds, but here they are so passionate. They like the show, they like the performance, and they are so happy to see you. And for me, it transmits me like to be the best. I don't know, I really try hard.
Michaela Schifrin is no stranger to the top of the podium, but she has never placed first in the GS at Killington.
never had the best feeling in GS on this hill, but I felt like each year I've been getting better and better. Last year I had a second place, but my feeling was, starting to get better. This year I just felt like it was so even. Everybody was really going hard. Everybody was skiing really fast. It's anybody's race. It's so close, and I just don't know what's going to happen.
With strong winds at the top of the mountain, the decision was made to move the start of the GS down the hill, shortening the track. There were mixed opinions on this decision among the racers.
Too bad that we weren't starting from the top, because I really like steep parts.
Whenever the course is shortened, it becomes much more of a sprint race, but this hill is always the same. It's always a little bit like a sprint.
Frederica Brignone looked in top form, seeking to defend her Killington GS title from last year. Marta Bassino, always a threat, is looking for her first Giant Slalom World Cup win. After Michaela's first run, she was over a second out from first place, leaving her with a huge gap to make up for in her second run. She skied strong in her second run, putting her in third place overall. The Italian team proves to dominate the Giant Slalom round, taking home the top 2 spots on the podium.
I'm really happy about my results, and I'm really happy about my skiing, and to share this podium with my teammates, because it's a squad, it's a team result, and it means that we are making a good job, a good training, and we're a strong team, and then we're all happy.
The GS may have just ended, but tomorrow's the slalom, and there is no rest for these athletes.
I think it's never too soon to switch gears, and sometimes I'm even like going out after the race for training slalom before the slalom race when we have these double race weekends. But I have a good feeling in slalom right now. Of course, I've had a good feeling here in the past, and tomorrow's a new race, and I just do my best and see what's possible.
I tell you what, Sarah, it's so exciting for me to be up there with Corey Potter, our ace cameraman, right there at the finish line, interviewing the athletes. It was phenomenal. Of course, Marta Bassino, her first ever World Cup victory. Killington will always hold a very special place, no matter how long her career lasts. Good for her.
I can still see your pre-race jitters for sure. And now coming up next, we're going to catch up with Brad Leaborne. He put this whole thing together as well with all the Mountain Hawk crews up here. It takes a team for sure, but it takes a great leader, and he is the man, the myth, the legend. Brad, show us what you got.
It makes me feel proud to watch these women come down the course and into the venue that we've all built for the past 3 weeks. My name is Brad Leaborne, and I'm Terrain Operations at Killington Ski Resort. My role in the World Cup is acting kind of as the liaison to the resort to help coordinate and get everything together, to get it on the hill, to get it off the hill at the end of the event, to work with Dave and the crew and the snowmakers, the grooming crew, and make it all jive and make it all come together. Probably one of the best moments that I had for the event was the first year my mom and dad were able to come up. They were never really too sure what I've done at Killington. They know I'm here and work for the resort, but they saw what we were able to put on and what we were able to do as a team, and it was on television, and they were so amazed, and to me that was a proud moment. So to create the venue, it starts in the spring, figuring out if we need to make any changes, the trail itself, we cut the grass, we move any deadfall, and come November, we make as much snow as we possibly can. Contractors start showing up. Scaffolding, tents, heat, electricity, anything that we need to help put this event on. To transform that trail to become a World Cup, world-class event and venue takes several hundred people. Now we're all coming together to put this event on from all over the country. We all work really, really well together, and it's friendships that have been made throughout these last 4 years of putting this event on that is really, really kind of nice. The race surface on Superstar is like none other. First we water it down, then we inject it with water, and then we throw salt on it to really, harden that surface. It gets tilled in with a snowcat, it freezes over, and it is concrete, and that's what they're getting. It creates a consistent, fair surface for every racer. There's no ruts, there's no washouts. so they all get an equal try at the course. I think coming to the Killington World Cup race for the first time, you need to take everything in. You need to come to the bib draw, you need to see the fireworks, you need to come and see the actual race, but then see the music and eat at the food trucks and go to the vendor village. There's so much going on. It's a giant festival around the ski race. It's huge. It's great.
Well, tip of my cap to Mr. Brad Leaborne and the whole crew that puts this race together. You know, it never ceases to amaze me, Sarah. You come up just a few days before the World Cup, they've constructed all the infrastructure, this huge finish line, everything, and then come back a few days later, it's like it was never here. It doesn't happen with magic wands. It happens with Brad Leaborne calling the shots and all the crew. Good job, guys.
Yep, thank
And
you
girls.
again. Yes, guys and gals, thank you again for a wonderful 2019 World Cup season. Coming up next after the commercials, because we're going to take a little break to check in with our sponsors. First show of the season, we want to keep them happy, want to keep them interested, want to keep you guys interested as well. But we've got World Cup Sunday Slalom, Michaela Schifrin obviously ripping it again. So much fun, so much energy. Stay tuned for that. And we're going to head on down the road to the Lookout Tavern and the Nite Spot Pizza. Check out what the crews have to say this season. You know it's going to be a good time. So stay tuned for more Explore Killington.
We're off to get a pizza, a wonderful pizza at Dominic's.
Welcome to Dominic's. My name is Galinda. What can I get for you this evening?
Pepperoni, spinach, and garlic. Oh my!
I'll be right back.
When in Killington, Vermont, and you want some truly great pizza, Dominic's is where you want to be. We make our dough here in the restaurant every day. Every pizza is hand-tossed to order and topped with the freshest ingredients. You can taste the freshness.
There's no place like Dominic's.
Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to the Killington Motel. My wife Robin and I have been the proud innkeepers for over 10 years. We offer affordable, clean, comfortable accommodations and a wonderful breakfast to start your day. We are also home of Killington Coffee Roasters, where we roast and sell our single origin coffee. If you are looking for a bed and breakfast or a bag of freshly roasted coffee, stop by and say hi. We would love to see you. We are conveniently located between Pico and Killington.
Bad hair day? Try no hair day. And at least you can check in online, walk into a Supercuts and get a fresh haircut. You know what happens when I walk into a Supercuts?
I don't.
They just assume I'm looking for the karate studio next door. This guy knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Check in online to one of our locally owned salons today.
Welcome to Base Camp Outfitters, your alpine touring and telemark specialty shop. For the past 30 years, our focus has been to offer the best product available to help give you a great mountain experience.
And if you're looking to save a buck, check out our bargain basement and consignment shop. Down here, there's always a great treasure at a great price.
Also, we now offer the largest telemark and alpine touring rental fleet in all of New England. And don't forget,
Base Camp is where all your mountain adventures begin.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Hummel. I work with Prestige Real Estate in Killington, Vermont. This is a rare opportunity to own a custom-built, stunning log home conveniently located in the highly sought-after Ridgetop Estates. This architecturally appealing one-owner home features an open floor plan with abundant natural light, mountain views, an attached garage, ski tuning room, air conditioning, and much more. With 4 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, there's plenty of room for all to enjoy. For more information or to set up a showing, please contact me, Caitlin Hummel, at Prestige Real Estate.
the Lookout Tavern, where they are in their 20th year of business. So exciting, so awesome. 20 years, it's huge. Almost as much as Slato. He's been on the show for 26.
But who's counting?
Catching up.
Yeah.
And make sure you come here every week. We've got great wing specials, awesome beer specials, including Long Trail. But you're going to have to come here to check it out.
Yeah. Hey, and talking about checking it out, up next it's our continued coverage of the World Cup. We're heading up there Sunday. It's the slalom race. The Killington Cup consists of 2 days of racing, with the second day being the slalom race. The fans arrive ready for a show after the excitement of yesterday's races. Michaela Schifrin is the only racer to have won the slalom at Killington, and everyone wants to know if she's going to bring home the title one more time. The conditions on the course today are firm and unforgiving, a true recipe for separating the wheat from the chaff. Michaela displays her dominance on the first run, skiing away with a 1.14 second lead over the nearest racer.
I think with this surface, it's kind of intimidating because it's really hard, like icy snow. And on the first 5 gates, there's a bit of a track, but everywhere else it's just totally bulletproof. But I did have a good line. I had a good tactics and just a really good game plan for that run in order to make it as smooth and connected as I could, and it worked.
Petrovlova finishes second place overall, establishing herself as one of the fastest slalom racers on earth.
So this second run, I skiing not so perfect. I did a lot of mistakes, but I'm on the second place. So yeah, maybe I can say that I'm stronger every day, and that's it.
Although Michaela has a commanding lead going into the second run, she still feels that there's not enough room to relax.
It's always nice to have a lead in the first run, but it also can be a little bit misleading because then I feel like, okay, maybe I don't have to ski so hard. And the worst feeling I have in races is if I have a big lead in the first run and then the second run I'm losing this lead because I'm just skiing safe. You never know how everybody else is going to ski, so it's really like every run has to be full gas.
Even with such a technical course for the second run, Michaela holds nothing back and finishes with a 2.29 second overall lead on all other competitors.
This run, I was not trying to protect the lead, but I was trying to make sure I got to the finish. So it was pretty scrappy, but it was also like that made it a little bit more special. With Michaela growing up skiing at Burke Mountain Academy in Vermont, it is a true treat for her Vermont fans to see her win year after year at Killington. Yeah, it's amazing. It's so special to be here and racing in the East, and I've been loving it these last few years, so it's super cool.
With Michaela being the only person to win the Killington Slalom over the 4 years it has been on the circuit, she deserves the title, Queen of Killington. Well, Sarah, that was a look at our World Cup coverage from Sunday's World Cup ski race. It's an honor and a privilege for me to be up there with our KTV cameras. I really love it. Two of the takeaways, interviews with Michaela Schifrin, the world's best ski racer. Very exciting for me, and also meeting and drinking whiskey with Petrovlova's dad. That's a story for another time. But if I see you here at the Lookout, I'll be sure to tell you all about it.
And make sure you do come on down here to the Lookout Tavern. They are in their 20th year, like we mentioned before. Such a milestone in their life. They're going to have great long trail specials going on all season long, not to mention the Epic Run IPA, which is made for their 30-year anniversary. So cool, such a really cool milestone. And not only that, the Lookout is great for the whole family. They've got an awesome game room in the back. They've got a great crew behind the bar and on the floor as well. So make sure you guys get in here and check it out. Up next, coming up on Killington TV, we're gonna head on over to the Nite Spot Pizza and check out the brand new pizza place back in action.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Basin Ski Bike and Ride, Killington's premier sports shop since 1958. Come in and try out this year's skis and boards from the industry's top brands. Check out some of the hottest clothing lines in snow sports, or visit our state-of-the-art tuning lab where we can service all your tuning needs. And with over 100 years combined boot fitting experience, we can have you out skiing in no time. And remember, being the oldest doesn't make you the best, being the best makes you the oldest. Skiers serving skiers since 1958.
This is the best farmers market in Vermont and possibly in New England, and you can find just about any food you're looking to eat here. Rutland is privileged to have one of the few 52-week-a-year markets, and it feeds an economy, not just the people.
The farmers market here is open every Saturday from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock, and we really welcome everybody to come visit us. If it wasn't for our customers, we'd be nothing. So we appreciate everybody that comes and visits and buys from us.
Hi, I'm Chef Claude. My staff and I love to cook, and this is my invitation for you to come dine with us. Bon appetit.
Winter weather strikes. Be prepared and call Primo, a professional company doing business right for over a decade. We value our customers and take pride in our work. Call now and let us show you the difference.
Sal here from Mogul Sports Pub. You know, the only sports pub in Killington. Mogul's offers free mini golf, air conditioning, 2 pool tables, dartboard, and TVs everywhere. Plus the best game room around. And if you're hungry, we offer wood-fired burgers, steaks, gyros, barbecue ribs, and of course, the best lobster deal in town. So just pop in at Mogul's and say, Sal sent me. See you there.
Welcome everybody back to Killington TV. Slato and I have made our way to the new and improved Nite Spot Pizza Place, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely spectacular in here. They have redone, refinished everything, and it looks so, so nice. If you haven't made it down here, get your booty in this place because the camera doesn't do it justice.
That's true, man. The back one of the place is the wood-fired pizza. Well, up next is the vault. I got the combination of the vault. We're going back to 1995. We're going to take a look, sir, at the construction of the Skyeship. We've got Press Smith, John Clifford, and all the guys who made it happen.
The lift is going to change the whole Killington skiing experience. There isn't anything like this anywhere else in the world. It's the fastest model built in the world. It's the first lift in the world to have individually heated cabins. This lift now serves what is really the heart of Killington, Sky Peak. That is really why we referred to the lift as the backbone of Killington. It really is the middle of Killington. You can go to the east and ski Bear Mountain, ski Sunrise directly off the top, or you can go to the northwest and ski the Killington Basin from the top of the lift. It's about an hour to an hour and a half ski from the top of Sky Peak directly back down here, and yet you're going back up in 12 and a half minutes. That's fast. Press has had unbounded creative energy ever since the day he started. I mean, you can go back and look at some of the original plans and concepts for Killington even before he put a single shovel in the ground, and he had a vision that went far beyond even what's here today. Here we are 35 years later, and we're still trying to catch up to his imagination.
Press is a very deep-thinking individual. It's almost you know, an artistic or the creative spirit that he brings to it. He surely has been one that has allowed me and many of us here at Killington to explore areas that maybe have not been charted before, to try to create things that really relate to the spirit of alpine skiing. It truly is a commitment to the sport and to the individual that partakes in the sport.
That was 1995 from the vault. So cool. The building of the Sky Peak Base Lodge. Really, really neat. And speaking of rebuild, we are still here at the Nite Spot Pizza Place. All newly rebuilt, refinished. Thank you, Sal and the crew, for really taking the effort and doing a great job, because it looks spectacular in here. And make sure you come check it out, because not only do they still have the best wood-fired pizza, they've got fireplaces for everybody in the family. It's totally family-friendly with this huge arcade room. They've got pool tables, they've got dartboards, and they're gonna have entertainment Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You've got Dwayne, who's playing here tonight. He's gonna be doing every Sunday locals night and Saturday happy hour.
Sarah, you know, I worked here many years ago, and I got to tell you what, back in the day, this was the place to be. I believe that this is going to be the new place to be, because it's so familiar to me, and yet it is brand new, top to bottom. I'm talking from the carpeting to the ceiling and everything in between. The place is unbelievable. Sal, you've done a phenomenal job. It's great stuff.
Thank you guys for bringing it back, because it looks great.
Yeah. Well, listen, don't forget to watch Channel 14 all the time when you're here in town, and we really encourage you to watch Killington Today. It's hosted by our friend Bettina. It's a live show on weekends. It's a tape show during the week, but all the time that it's on, Sarah, it has live updates of trail conditions, weather conditions, all the important stuff that you and your friends and family are going to need to know while you're here vacationing with us. So check it out, weekend mornings, 7:30 a.m., Killington Today with Bettina. You don't want to miss it.
And of course, if you didn't get enough of Slato and I, you can catch us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We're on all those social media platforms, so make sure you like us, love us, keep watching, please. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you guys next time. Stay classy, Killington.